What's going on, good people? And welcome to the real spill. Let me repeat that for you. Welcome to Lisa's real spill, okay? Yes, and welcome to my channel. Okay, today I want to do a story time for y'all, okay? Um my story time is about when I overdosed, OD'd, as y'all say. And what happened was this because as y'all know, I used to be a heroin addict years ago, and I was in the basement with my brother, and this raw dope called China White. Some of y'all probably done heard of it. It had just it had just hit Baltimore, okay, and I tried it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I was out of it. Like, my brother didn't even try to get me up. I was out of it. And I stayed in the basement for like a whole day. Like, I stayed in there, I was down there that whole night up until that next day. Okay? So, my mother, she was on the phone. I could hear her talking, but I was so out of it. I couldn't even respond. You know what I mean? I couldn't say, "Ma, help me," or nothing. I was just so out of it. But I could hear her talking, but it sounded like she was far, far away, you know? And I heard her talking on the phone to my sister, and she was like, "I don't know, I feel like she in here, because she don't never leave like this and not come back, you know?" And my mother was like, "I feel like she in here." And then she said, "Hold on," okay? And she came down the basement. Well, let me tell you something. God is good all the time. She came down that basement. She snatched me up, and she started hitting me, like smacking me in my back, right? She was like, And my mother was heavy-handed, and she had that hand open like this, and she was like, right on my back. Well, as she kept hitting me on my back, I started throwing up, right? When I started throwing up, I'm telling you, I started coming around. It really made me feel better because I needed that. You know what I mean? If I had laid down there a little while longer, I would have died. And my brother was like coming in and out the basement and going on about his business. Okay? And I was like, "Wow, are you serious?" But I'm telling you, I went through some things. That was wicked. And I'm gonna tell you, that disease of addiction is so, like, it's so wicked, because even after that happened to me, I still didn't stop getting high. You know what I mean? I didn't stop. I still kept on. you know. I would straighten up, then I would go back, straighten up, and go back. But anyway, uh, after she finally got me up and everything and took me upstairs, and I kind of got myself together, you know, she zapped out. But before we went upstairs, she took and flipped over my brother whole glass. He had a big piece of glass with all that stuff on it, and she just flipped it. Mama was angry. She said, "You in here, you got that in my house, fixing for the people to run up in my house, fixing for me to lose my good job and everything. You just don't give a damn about nobody but yourself." And, Mama was really upset about that. And I couldn't blame her. I couldn't blame my mother for being upset, because I don't know what I would do now that I have kids, what I would do if I was to walk down on one of my kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be so devastating. But she did. She zapped out and everything. And my brother was looking all stupid and stuff. And she was like, she down there getting ready to die. You never opened your mouth. You ain't said nothing. You just rolled, strolling back and forth, but you ain't never opened your mouth about her. I can't believe this, you know. And so, like I said, she got me up and everything, you know, and I started coming around. Like I said, once I started throwing up, I really started coming around, you know. And I took me a shower and stuff. Um, I didn't like milk, but she made me drink some, you know. And like I said, I started coming around, and it was just sad, you know. It was just crazy, but like I said, it still didn't look like a little net flying in here. It still didn't stop me, you know, from doing what I wanted to do. But you know, that's just one of my stories. For real, because I got quite a few of them, you know. And because I got one, I'm going to tell you about this one, because that one was kind of short. So I'm going to tell you one more. I had another one where as though I was nodding out, and I almost flipped down the basement steps. Do you hear me? If I had fell down them basement steps, I would have broke my back. I would have broke my back, because the way I was going forward, it was like I was going face down, face first, you know. My head was going down first, but I caught myself. Some kind of way I caught myself. But if I had flipped out down them steps, I'm up there nodding. If I had flipped down them steps, I would have broke my back. I'm serious, I would have broke my back. God looked out for me in so many ways, y'all. I used to nod out on the bus, you know. I used to nod out on the bus, and the bus drivers and stuff used to look out for me. They used to take my purse and hold on to it for me. Like when I would get on the bus driver would be like, give me your bag. I'm going to put your bag up here till you get ready to get off. And sure enough, I would sit down, and I would nod out on the bus. But I'm telling you, now that I look back at it, God just was putting angels all around me to take care of me. I'm serious, because I couldn't take care of myself. He was putting angels all around me, y'all. I didn't see that at first. But now, you know, once I got clean, I stayed clean. I see all that. God was really there for me. I used to, because I'm telling you, and then when my mother passed away, I really didn't want to get clean. I really wanted to die. I wanted to die. You know what I'm saying? But I used to wake up and say, Lord, why you keep waking me up? You know I don't want to get up. You know I don't want to wake up. I used to talk to God just like that. I used to say, you know I don't want to wake up, but you just keep waking me up. Why you keep waking me up? You know, I'm miserable. And I was. But then when I got clean and everything, and it's just been a blessing, y'all. But I look back at my story, and I'm telling you, God was putting so many angels around me. Because, like I said, everywhere I went, okay, especially by me being high up the way I was, somebody was looking out for me. You know what I mean? He did. He was just putting angels all around me, and I just thank him. I just thank him. And I'm telling you, if you going through an addiction, you know, alcohol or something, trust me, you can be just like me. You can get it together, okay? I'm telling you, you can get it together. You can come up out of that. You can come up out of it, and you can get it together, okay? And that's why I started this channel, y'all, because I want people to be able to come on here and express themselves. Not just all about addiction, but whatever it is that you're going through. I want people to, you know, reach out to me and leave comments and stuff. You know, if it's something that you want me to talk about, let's talk about it, okay? And that's the end of my story, y'all. I hope that, you know, y'all enjoyed it. I hope that you got something out of it, you know, because I put my stuff out here. I want y'all to get to know me just like I want to get to know y'all. And I talk about me first, you know. I ain't ashamed of me. I ain't ashamed of where I've been, because I want people to know that it is possible for you to get yourself together and live, you know, a productive life. You can do it. You can do it. You can get yourself together and live a productive life, because I'm doing it right now. I'm a living witness. I'm doing it. And you can do it too. And on that note, with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Until my next video, I'll holla.